Hi everybody, welcome back to Gemma and George. If you're new here, my name's Gemma and we're a globe-trotting family who have just moved to Singapore. Today's video, we've started house hunting, woohoo! And we've got 5 properties in this video. You can have a look in the comment section and you can see the condo's name and the time so that you can just fly across and have a sneaky look in. And right at the end of the video, I've got some important questions that we had as newbies to Singapore and that we put to the agent we were using at the time. Today we're going apartment hunting. We've got an agent with a car and she's just about to pick us up, hopefully within our budget. So that's how we're going to spend our Saturday. First property we're going to check out is the Anchorage in Alexander, 2-bedroomed. Big complex this one, over 700 condos all together with shared swimming pools and things like that. The next apartment we're going to see is in the Triling in Clementi. Just checking out a 2-bedroomed apartment in Triling in Clementi. It's another big complex, so there's around 700 condos all together, and this is the shared facilities. Does have some construction going on at the minute. Small but very modern. Yum yum. Yum. What are you eating, George? Look at mommy.
So what's next on the list?
We're going to the West Coast Park.
West Coast Park, right.
Yeah, because the next one is 1:15 in 1 hour.
Oh, perfect.
Then left and right. Okay.
Just had a pit stop at McDonald's, but we're at 100 Trees on West Coast Drive, here to see another 2-bedroomed apartment. Next up is the Tanglin Regency on Regents Road. Tanglin Road. This is why we have an agent. This is why you need one.
This looks like the Holiday Inn in Bangkok.
This one is 1998.
98, okay. To highlight, here in Singapore a lot of families live in the condos. Because it's so densely populated, it's really common that you can find apartments that have these on. This is called a grid, so it's not too prison-like. Obviously we're here with George, you've seen yourself, he's very energetic, so this is something that you can request from your landlord. Usually there's an additional charge of $1,000. But this one's already come with it, so we wouldn't have to pay that if we were to choose this apartment. So just going to fire a few questions at Maureen that we had ourselves before coming here and starting to find an apartment. The first thing is, why do people need an agent, or what's the benefits of using an agent?
Well, when you use an agent, the agent knows what the requirements of leasing properties in Singapore, and they protect the tenant's right against the landlord's agent, and they will know what to do when it comes to problems that you may face during your lease.
There's this kind of myth that, oh, if I use an agent, it's going to cost me more money, it's cheaper to not use an agent. What's the actual facts about that?
Well, there's a little threshold here that we keep to. Anything under a certain amount of money, the tenant has to pay the agent that's servicing them. Whereas, the landlord's agent is being paid by the landlord.
Excellent, George. Sorry, Willie.
The landlord's agent is being paid by the landlord itself.
Okay.
So he definitely will protect the landlord's rights against you.
And how much is that threshold? What's that limit?
About 3,500.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it's a 2-year lease, we try to get the sharing of commission with the landlord's agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so it depends on agents itself.
okay. So that should be some of your basic questions that I know that we had. And obviously, you know, we're here with George, as you can hear in the car. So if we weren't here with George, then we would be having to navigate and try to get ourselves around by ourselves. It's obviously really hot. We would have to be using lots of different public transport, because today we've been to lots of different areas to have a look at apartments that are suitable for us. So, you know, we've looked out here, we've got Moline, she's come, she's got a car, she's collected us, and she's driving us around, and she's been sending us in the meantime before today lots of apartments, videos, pictures and listings of different areas for us to have a look at beforehand, and then we've kind of whittled it down to certain condos or areas that we're interested in.